Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Lightning. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Eloy Jimenez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to go. And pitching in this game, Jake Latz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. His home and away splits there. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a line drive caught.
Batting second, the first baseman, A.J. Navarro.
So up next for Toronto, A.J. Navarro. First offering misses the mark. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Anderson handles. Quick start here this evening, 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert under it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Bottom of the first. Towing the slab in today's game, Mike Clevenger. How about a scouting report on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
The pitch.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And they take care of Anderson for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
And now Adam Hazley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. That one missed.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the line. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael.
2 outs, base is empty.
Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Next offering down in the dirt. Righty to the plate. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Eloy Jimenez now.
Jimenez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is down low. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And now a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Scoreless after 1. Here's Austin Riley, 9th in the American League in batting average.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Latz back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. And now the lefty. And now 2-0. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Next pitch is outside. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
There's a strike, 3-1. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. upstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Bounce to the left side and foul ball. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Anderson over to second, on to first, double play.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. George Springer leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Batting 7.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes
First offering misses the mark. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs. Hard hit left side, and that's just foul. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Right side, hard hit, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes, and that's the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging on the curveball, and there's one away.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
So digging in, Luis Robert, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. They had a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. And a 1-1. That's down and in. And the righty deals. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Righty delivers. Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Gary Sanchez now. First pitch not close. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air out to center, and that is Springer. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back. Here's Manuel Margot.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. The wind to kick the pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
In the air, left side. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. So Margot is aboard.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. First pitch just misses. They say it went. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today.
The batter, The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right. Gathers and throws to first. And Albies is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Here's the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Leading off for the Lightning, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Clevenger back to work. Yeah, that's outside. And there's a ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Tim Anderson. One home run shy of 200 for his career. That one pushed foul. Oh, and 1 now. Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Anderson down on strikes.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So now here's the DH, Adam Hazley. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. And there he goes. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Odor, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one ripped. That's a hit. Margot to third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Enters the day third in the American League batting race.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
First and third, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Kicks and deals. And fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Runners are at the corners, one away. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-1. Two outs. And strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball two. Tied up here in the early going. The next pitch misses. Ball three. And he deals. In the air, out towards left center. Hayes makes the catch, and that'll do it. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. On to the fourth, and the batter now, A.J. Navarro.
Leading off for Toronto, the first baseman, A.J. Navarro.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. Jimenez makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
I got 2-1 the count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's in there. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses the mark. Here comes a pitch. Started to swing, held up. And a pitch. Swings through that.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Up the middle. And that is that. One left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here on the south side. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
For the Lightning, the first baseman, Gavin.
The pitch.
Sheets.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Now 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
High fly ball out into left center field. Springer there makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
So now 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The pitch. Swings and misses. 2 down.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball.
Right fielder,
even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a walk his first time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. And another ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And it's filled up. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at the ballpark, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
The wind of the pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a count 1-2. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The designated hitter. Lourdes.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
There's the strike. And the pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. The pitch. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. 2 down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 1-2 to Margot. And now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. Here on the south side, and now Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for Chicago, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And here it comes. And ball one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Chi, the right-hander, also getting loose. Check swing, went around. Strike one. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Righty delivers. 3-2 now. Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's two down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
Now
fastballs in that location.
shortstop.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Tim Anderson. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Margot under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top 6. Leading off, Gabriel Moreno.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz up and loosening in the pen. Myers getting cranked up as well. That hits the dirt, and the count is 1-1. And now the lefty down the line towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. Sheets takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
First pitch just misses. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And Albies is retired.
The batter, the first baseman, A.J. Navarro.
A.J. Navarro getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Odor throw to first. That's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Meza.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The designated hitter,
And he deals.
Hazley.
Fly ball to right. Margot makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up
Now
enough to
batting,
really drive it.
third baseman, Rafael.
And here is
Devers.
Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Paul Fry, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Navarro getting loose as well. And a pitch. There's a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just
now
nasty.
batting,
Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. On the ground. Albies over to first in time. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Latz back to work. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Here comes a pitch.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Bounce to third. Devers throws on to first. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley next up for the Blue Jays. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. Out towards left center. Jimenez flying after this one. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hayes now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 0-1. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. That one missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a count 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one's gone. George Springer takes him deep. His 13th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 3-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Latz done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jose Ruiz takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Ruiz.
Here's Gurriel.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Gurriel gets a piece. Right-handed reliever. And downstairs. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
I got to count 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Stepping in, Gavin Sheets.
Leading off for Chicago, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Left-hand hitter waits. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the pitch. Good eye right there.
2-1.
The 2-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. Kicks and fires. That's to third. Riley fires to first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Fritz Navarro, trying to protect this lead.
Number 35, Fritz Navarro.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A strikeout and a walk. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Gary Sanchez.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez. That one's in there, 0-1. Tying run at the plate.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mike Myers on for the 30th time this year.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Manuel Margot.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 14, Manuel Margot.
And here it comes. That misses, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Marte, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The pitch. Foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First offering, and it just misses. Righty to the plate. There's a strike. Ball to strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Count is 1-2.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Bummer. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Bottom of the inning, and now, Rougned Odor.
Rougned.
And a pitch.
Odor.
Ball one there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bummer deals. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And he deals. That misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And a pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson, for the 4th time tonight.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch is outside. Now 2-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Kicks and deals. And there's the strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Ground ball up the middle. Bichette tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And a strike on the outside edge.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And 1-2. Anderson at first, one gone. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Two down. Got him. 2 away.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Devers now, known for his late inning heroics. And that's in there for strike one. Man on second, 2 down. That one pushed to the left and foul. Runner leads away at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Navarro moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Lucas Sims gets the ball now. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, A.J. Navarro.
The first baseman, A.J. Navarro.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Count 1-2.
He swings and fouls one off. One and two now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
And a pitch. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
One gone runner at first. Austin Riley next up for the Blue Jays. In there, and it's 0-1. Sims checks the runner. Bichette a dive back in. And the 0-1. And that's outside. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Kicks and fires. Strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kick steals. There's a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. And a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Now move to first. And he's back standing. Two outs. Way high. And the pitch. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yeah, this one bounces away from Sanchez. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
George.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The 1-0. Called strike right there.
Count 1-1.
Righty delivers. First and second, 2 down. Right through there, got it. Third out. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Jays are out front 3-1. And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back at guaranteed rate field. And the batter now, Eloy Jimenez.
For Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy.
Here comes the pitch. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering in the dirt. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Count 2-1.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air to left center, and that is Springer. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets digs in now.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
First offering misses the mark.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball,
Now
even
back.
if it's still in the
center
strike
fielder,
zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Robert.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. In there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Just 1 strike away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him looking, and that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.